Where to begin? Where to fucking begin? I'm just kind of gonna vent and rant for a minute. Sometimes I need to do it. I got a lot of shit going on in my head all the time. There's just clusters of random thoughts and feelings and ideas just all floating around up there, and it's like having a bunch of monsters locked in a cage, just like shaking bars all the time and just screaming at the top of their lungs. It never stops, and I'm always trying to figure out ways how to like medicate myself, how to give myself therapy, I guess, kind of. Never done it this way before because I usually don't like putting my shit on the internet. Um, I like to just keep it to myself. But I don't know. We're gonna try this because I can't really I can't seem to get anything else to work for a while now. Okay, so um, like every great story, it starts with a boy, moi, and a girl. All right, boy meets girl on MySpace. I've never actually said that out loud before, at least to anybody but myself. Um, Boy meets girl on MySpace. The moment he meets her, knows she's the one. I can't tell you how I knew. I, I can't pinpoint any specific feeling, notion, detail, um, anything to explain to you how I knew she was the one. How I know she is the one. Um, it wasn't butterflies in my stomach. It wasn't my throat getting all clammy from being nervous. It wasn't using my hands too much because I was nervous, didn't know what to do with my hands. Um, I just knew it. I felt it. And I knew it even before I saw her. I knew it the first time I talked to her on the phone. There was something different about her. There was something way different. And for the first time in his life, a kid who's felt alone, isolated, and casted out since he was old enough to think for himself, which was around the age of 9 or 10. I didn't feel that way. I felt like I found a home, like I felt somewhere I belonged. I felt like I was somewhere that wasn't as cold and unforgiving and miserable as the world that I had known up to that point. I was 17 when that happened. Do you know how fucked up that is to find the love of your life at 17? Do you know how just a disastrous start for a recipe that is? 17. Can you imagine meeting your soulmate at 17? I mean, I'm sure maybe sometimes it works, maybe sometimes it pans out, but more often than not, you're fucking 17. You don't, I mean, you could say soulmate and like the one and, the one and only, my true love, just to be cute, but you don't really know what it means. You have no clue. And I didn't. And I didn't. You see, I've been a romantic all my life. I have been. Um, I wear my heart on my sleeve, uh, very upfront. I say what I feel. I mean what I say, and that's just me. That's me. And God, I had no clue what to do with it when I found it. I just kind of ran with it, and I hope I didn't fuck it up. Well, guess what? I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Um, and I've been trying to make it right ever since. Now, keep in mind, it's 2017. On May 31st of this year, I will have known this woman for 11 years. I still love her just as much, if not more, than on the day I met her. She is my everything. She's my everything. And it's a problem because we can't make it work. We can't make it work. We try and we try, but I don't know if I'm the problem. I don't know if she's the problem. I don't know what the hell it is, but we can't make it work. And I would really like to because I lose like sleep over this. Like it keeps me up. Like today's Sunday, Saturday. The last 4 days I've probably gotten less than 10 hours of sleep. It keeps me up at night. Um And then during the day when I'm supposed to be awake, it haunts my every waking thought. Especially when someone's been in your life for like a decade, you really can't go anywhere without seeing them everywhere. And I really do love her. I love her I love her more than I've ever loved, will ever love anything in my life. I would do anything. I'd take a bullet and set myself on fire. I'd travel however far to get whatever for her, just to make her happy, just to make her smile. Um, I'd fucking kill someone for her. I really would, and I wouldn't even have to think about it. I wouldn't have to weigh pros and cons or, you know, defer to the consequences. I really wouldn't care. I wouldn't. And but it's bittersweet because we can't be together, and it affects me. It affects every aspect of my life. Like I can't get close to people. I can't develop feelings for people. I can't be in relationships with people because they're not her. They're not her, and they will never, ever be her. Ever. They're not ever even going to come close to being on the same level as her. And I know this, but I also know that she is the one. I know she is. Like I said, I can't tell you how. I just know. Sorry. Um, and like I said, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just sometimes I bury things so deep and they get so clogged up in there that I have to tell someone. And I've never done this before, so I'm just giving it a shot. And so, I mean, feel free to comment or write a remark, uh, leave a witty little retort. Um, you know, I really don't care either way. Um, I'm just trying this way out. I'm all about Zen, okay? Like I'm all about keeping everything centered, okay? Like I do Tai Chi, I meditate. I've had anger problems since I was a really young kid, so and I was always against medication. I was always against therapy, counseling, so I had to figure out ways to medicate myself, to calm myself, to soothe myself. And this is one of those ways. I know I'm saying a lot, so no one point that out in the comments. I realize I'm saying it a lot. And I can't really talk to anyone about this because I always get some stupid stereotypical answer like, dude, go get laid. No, we just need to get you wasted. None of those are really going to help me. None of them. If I go have sex with some random girl, it's really not going to help me. It's not. It's not going to do me any good whatsoever. It's really not. And get wasted. Well, I don't really like drinking, okay? Because I drank a lot when I was freaking younger, like a lot. And by the time I got old enough to like actually do it, I really didn't care for it anymore. It kind of lost its luster, its glam, its spark. Once it was legal, it wasn't fun anymore. And now I just kind of hate it. You know, I just I just want to be with the one I love. I really do. Why is that got to be so hard? Why is that got to be so hard? It's something that should be so simple. Like that should be like basic like instinct. Like that should just be action reaction, cause and effect. But me and her just or she and I for the grammar Nazis are just caught in this crazy little back and forth psycho game that we're pretty much just gonna keep doing until one of us just like snaps or breaks. And I don't want that to happen. I really don't. I don't want that to happen. I love her so much. I love her more than anything. And no, I'm not doing this as a little third party indirect way to try to reach her because we talk all the time. If I want to talk to her, I just text her, which I do. Um, and I'm not doing this nonchalantly, not dropping any names, hoping that she sees it because she doesn't have social media, which is why I'm leaving her name out of this. So if anyone watches this that does know who she is, don't throw her name around in the comments just out of respect for me and the respect that I have for her. Um, she like me, she likes to keep her life on the down low for the most part. Okay, that's it's just the way she is. I respect it. If you respect me, please just keep it that way. It's just hard, man. It's hard. It's hard going every day feeling half alive. And it stops me from doing things in my life too, like um, emotionally, professionally. Um, I end up faking being happy a lot, and I go through extended periods where my depression just hits me really hard, and I can't do anything about it. I can't, no matter how much of whatever I try to do to take my mind off of it, it doesn't work. And the sad thing is like I know that if we can't work this out, I have to be prepared for a life that's like this forever, and I am. Like I'm prepared to do that because if I, if I can't if I can't be with my other half, then what's the point? Like I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, I was taught never to settle. I was taught never to accept, second place, the runner up, the participation award, which is a thing now, I hear. Um, but I was taught to go after what I want. And unfortunately for me, I'm a very fucking determined, passionate individual. So I really can't settle for anything that I want. So I'm in this endless fucking struggle. And I know she feels the same way because she tells me. Yet here we are. Hmm. Oh well. Well, thanks for stopping by and giving me a little bit of your time, if you did. Um, have a good night, all.